Welcome to my Love Light Life. As Natty T here, your vibrational coach, and I help artists, freelancers, and entrepreneurs create using the law of attraction. Today we're doing something really fun. That's right, another pick a card. If you've never done one of these before, how it works is I'm going to ask you to pick one of these piles very shortly, 1, 2, or 3. Once you've picked a pile, you will use the timestamp in the description to jump to your pile and you will get a reading. We'll go through, we'll get an overall energy from our starseed deck, which is this baby right here. And then we will go through our 6-card spread. We will get 6 cards plus 6 clarifiers. Then we will go through our paper charms. Then we will get from our super attractor deck here, we will get an affirmation to help you get to these financial blessings that we are talking about. So I'm going to show you the cards now. And I want you to take a nice big breath in. Close your eyes, and the first pile that you are drawn to when you open your eyes is the one that I want you to pick. Okay, we're going to move on to pile number 1. Pile number 1, if you chose this little fella here, that's me now. If you chose this smiley little character here, this is your reading, pile number 1. So let's start with our overall energy for your financial blessings. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. It looks like your financial blessings are coming in with quite a few lessons for you and some growth. Interesting. Let's have a look and see if we can't get the skinny on your financial blessings. Okay, so the current card, this is you. This is representing you. We've got the Temperance right here. All right, this beautiful lady right here is representing how you're feeling right now, and that is you're holding something back. You feel quite balanced about it, but there's something that you're not going for it just yet. You're being quite tame about things at the moment, and maybe that's great. Maybe that's one of the lessons that you have been learning. Maybe that's something that you really needed to do, but for the moment, all I can tell you is you're holding something back and you're tempering yourself. You're not going bullet a gate. You're trying to remain balanced, but I can feel that something wants to push forward, but you're not. So let's find out what's going on. Okay, you have a choice to make. The Lover's card in a love reading, obviously, it is about love, but in general readings, it's about making a choice. You have a choice to make here, and this is your recent past. So this may be why you're a little bit tempering yourself a little bit, in the sense that you're hoping that you've made the right choice. You're not sure that you've made the right choice, so you're wanting to sort of not run straight in just in case you haven't made the right choice. Okay, here's the energy that I was talking about. Okay, so here is our present energy. This is you right now, and this is your present energy. Okay, so this is you being all balanced after making this lovely decision here. But this is how you really feel on the inside, which is, let's charge in like a really young, inexperienced, immature, passionate young page. But it seems like you know that's a dumb idea. And maybe it's not a dumb idea, to be honest. Maybe that's what your heart is telling you to do, and maybe that's what you should do. But so far, we've got 2 out of 3 major arcanas. This is good. This means that we've got some momentum. Major arcanas are like universal energy. So basically this is the kind of energy that has so much momentum that the universe has already got a hold of it, and there's nothing you can do to sort of stop these kind of energies. So we've got something definite going on here. In our others position, people see you working really hard. Okay, people see you working really hard on whatever it is that you're doing at the moment in work or for work. You're working really hard at it. Okay, but there's something, an idea, a thought that you want to pursue. You had to make a decision about it. You've decided what you want to do about it, and you want to rush in, but you're holding yourself back, and you're being very very rational about it. Maybe that's a good word for it. Okay, the Strength card. So this is in our immediate future. And again, this is another card of holding back. This is taming the beast. This is holding back that energy. But it has no chance because this is a minor arcana and this is a major arcana. And I feel like I think that may have been the choice that you made back here, may actually have to do with how you're going to approach this project, this spark, this idea, this project, whatever it is that you're moving towards here. It might be a promotion, it's more likely a creative idea, something new that you want to start, because pages are a new beginning. And so I think you want a creative new start, and you're really keen to get at it. However, you're being very tempered about it, and you're working very hard, and you are restraining yourself. You're being strong enough to put in the hard yakka. Oh, and this is your outcome card. So that's big boss energy. Okay, so your financial blessings come from you being the boss. So this may just be a promotion, or this may be a move in your own business that you're taking, or it could also be just that once you embrace this energy, the financial blessings start pouring in. So let's get a little bit of clarification and see if we can't get a better picture on what's going on here. So Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is being clarified by the 10 of Pentacles, which is really, really cool, because it tells me that you are tempered because you've got the long game in mind. Okay, so right now, when we're talking financial blessings, you're here because you want a legacy. You want the millions and the billions. You don't want, what you're looking for is not a small thing. You don't just want a house with a picket fence and a car with a couple of kids and a dog. That's not your dream. You've got something big in mind. 10 of Pentacles. It's not just having the family and the friends and it's the whole shebang. It's everything. Okay, so clarifying the Lovers, this decision. Okay, so the decision you make, you feel like the decision you made in the recent past was really stable. Okay, you gave it a good think, and you think that you're feeling very confident about it. You feel like it's a good foundation for what it is that you are beginning. This humble beginning that we are looking at right now, that you're trying desperately not to rush into. And to be honest, here's the thing. The reason why you want to rush into it is because you are afraid. Now that sounds counterintuitive. It sounds like, well, wouldn't I not want to rush into it if I was afraid? No, you are afraid that you're going to miss something, that if you don't move now, it's not going to eventuate. In other words, it's a kind of an insecure feeling. Like if I don't get this, it's an antsy agitated, like I need to do it now, I want to do it now. And it's like, no, cool your jets. But where that feeling is coming from is it's a fear. It's a lack-based consciousness, and it's a fear. And I feel like you kind of know that it's not grounded in a really good place emotionally. It may be coming up from something subconscious or unconscious that this fear is sort of coming from a place that you're not totally aware of, and maybe weren't aware of it before this feeling sort of took place, but you're really wanting to push forward. And it's because you're afraid that you're going to miss out. I feel like that's what it is. You're going to miss something. If I don't move now, something bad will happen, or I'll lose something, or I'll miss out on something. But there's a subconscious and unconscious belief pattern happening there that has to do with your core belief. It's a lack-based belief. That's what you're looking for right there. And it's causing you to want to move, even though you know the smart thing to do is to temper yourself. And I feel like you are tempering yourself, but this is making you feel very uncomfortable because you're getting a little bit agitated. Okay, but we've got others watching you work very, very hard, and they can see that it's causing you to have quite a few options. You know exactly where you're going. You know exactly which cup you're going to choose, but other people are noticing that you've got quite a few options, that this is where you're going. They think this is great. You got options. And they think that's amazing. They think you're doing very, very well for yourself because you've got 8 pentacles. You're working really hard. You've got 8 pentacles and you got 7 cups and you got options and coins, but they don't realize what you're heading for is the 10. This is the whole shebang. And with Emperor energy, you will get it too. Okay. The Strength card. Whoo. Okay. Yeah. All right. So remember how I said that this was that tempering energy, like you're really holding yourself back. Okay. So in the immediate future, you are having to deal with this. Okay. You uncover what it is, and it's something that really, really shocks you. It's something that you realize has been sort of festering underneath the skin for quite a while. But you have the strength to deal with it. You get on top of it. And as soon as you get on top of that, this Emperor baby comes out. Okay? And that Emperor, see, the Emperor is not emotional. Okay? He's not an emotional guy. But when we put him with this, there is a sense of sadness or loss, regret maybe. And I feel it comes from the fact that whatever it is that you've had to deal with here, it's been there for a while, and you realize that that was the reason that you weren't here before. And there's a little bit of a feeling of, I wished I'd dealt with it earlier. But don't worry, because this is what you set out for, and this is where you're going. So this is unnecessary. This is major energy. You boss up no matter what. This comes crashing down on you no matter what. You are strong enough to deal with it no matter what. You've made the right decision no matter what. You are tempering yourself. This is really just, it's a choice. But it is something that you're going to deal with once you hit that Emperor status and you are bossed up, which is where your financial blessings are coming from, is a boss position. Whether it's your company or your business or not, you're in the boss position. Okay, you're in the driver's seat. So let's have a look at our paper charms and see what has come out. Okay, yeah. So this is backwards, but it says awesome. And Emperor, awesome, 10 of all 10 pentacles. Because the 10 of pentacles isn't just lots of money. It's, if you have a look at other cards, you will actually, the card, the 10 of pentacles in this deck actually has a mother, a father, and 2 children on it, which to me represents the king, the queen, the knight, and the page of pentacles. So the whole family's there. It's not just being wealthy. It's having a legacy. It's having a family. It's family money. It's old money. It's established money. Okay, it's what you get to leave your children. Okay. And this guy here, he's the GPS. When this fellow comes out, I always think to myself, you are guided, you know what to do, listen to that guidance. And I feel like you are. That's why you're tempering yourself, despite the fact there's that part of you that wants to rush in and is scared that you're going to lose out on something, or that something's going to go wrong, or, you know, you got to do this quick for some reason. And whatever that reason is, it's coming in your subconscious, you're aware of it, and you're being guided to deal with it. So even though it's probably gonna shock you big time when you uncover what that is, and when you take a good look at it, you're going to have really good guidance on how to get from there into that Emperor energy. Okay. And then we have, there's a 3 kind of seats on a plane. And I feel like this tells me that you're not traveling alone. And I feel it has to do with this guidance. Okay? Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So when we go back to our overall energy, we're seeing this Tower card, this one thing. When your financial blessings come in, when you deal with whatever it is here, of course you're covering up. It's shocking to know in yourself that you have this in there floating around. It's going to be different for everyone, but there's some sort of fear, some sort of unconscious core belief that isn't logical to you. It's something you don't want to own, but it's been instilled so deep into one of your core beliefs that you weren't even aware it was there. But this thing that you are trying to start right now, that you've chosen, this firm foundation you've put down, has brought this to the surface. Okay, it was hiding in the shadows. It's still hiding in the shadows, but in the immediate future, it will come out. You will wrangle it to the ground. Don't wrangle it. Okay, use this intuition, this GPS, this guidance system, this guide, you know, so your emotional guidance system, but also, you know, your guides, you know, spiritual guides, spiritual guidance, anything that you have, because you're not alone. Okay, I feel like this is telling me that I don't think that these are people going with you. I think that this is to tell you that you're not on this journey alone. You have guidance, and you have spiritual guidance, you know, that sort of thing, that you are guided in some way. Okay, we all have different ways of interpreting our spiritual guidance and our emotional guidance and so on and so forth. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it will show itself to you in the way that you most easily understand. And you're not alone. Okay, so let's take a look at our Super Attractor card. This Super Attractor card is the affirmation that the universe has picked out for you to get you to this Emperor, and this 10 of Pentacles energy that you're looking for to get those financial blessings, so that you've got all of these coins just raining down on you from above in your Emperor energy. This is your affirmation. So if you want to affirm it right now, what you do is you go down into the comments and you open up the comments and you type this into the comments, okay? I'm going to say it if you're ready. Okay. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Okay? In case you need it again, I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Okay? So this is talking about exactly what we were talking about in here. This impatient energy. Like if I don't do it now, it's not going to happen for some reason. This is going to help free you from that, and may just help to reveal what this is that you are going to deal with. And once that's out of the way, boom, that Emperor energy just engulfs you and you start emperor that empire. So I'm going to say it one more time in case you want to write it down, because you don't have to put it into the comments. And even if you do, you might want to take this so that you can use this affirmation over and over again and get that vibe sort of happening. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. All right, pile one. We are done. I hope that you have enjoyed your reading, pile one. And if it resonated with you, please go into the comments and let me know that it resonated. Tell me which pile that you picked and that it resonated. And if you want to tell me what resonated, that's even great too. If it didn't resonate, then I'm not sure why you're still here. Maybe you just love me. You can put that in the comments too if you like. But mainly, let me know how you did and that if you enjoyed it. Let's move to pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2. If you picked this little fella right here. Wait, we got to do my face. Nice and close. Okay. So if you picked this guy here, this is your reading. You are one of my pile 2 peeps. So let's move on and get an overall for your reading. Aww. It says you got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. So this is about healthy love relationships, which is really interesting that it's coming out in a financial reading because it may infer that your romantic life is entangled with your financial blessings. But let's just see what comes out in the spread. Our queer and what did I just say? Are you feeling a little heartbroken by any chance? This particular card I often see as cheating. There's 3 parties here and 2 of them are just jamming those swords into this guy, and it's horrible. So let's not go too far into it. But let's just say you feel betrayed and heartbroken. Now, this may be to do with something in your career, but it also may have to, I feel like this has more to do with love. Maybe your financial blessings come from an inheritance, or so maybe a divorce or something like that. And it doesn't actually come from you might just be blessed financially from that, from maybe a failure in love in some way, feeling strongly like, divorce, or it also could be It also could be a debt. I don't like to say it. But at the moment, we're not getting big career cards. Okay, in the recent past, however, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe this is the person who holds the money, where the money's coming from, a Queen of Pentacles. Now, they don't have to be a lady. They don't have to be a female. They could be a male, but they're holding this Queen of Pentacles energy who is quite motherly, who is, she's very kind of affluent, abundant, but also very caring and nurturing. Yes, usually married. In the present, there's some healing going on. So 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords goes to say, okay, so right now you're feeling very, very hurt and betrayed, maybe by this Queen of Pentacles, but you have started the healing process, because you are also healing right now too, but it still hurts. Whatever's happened here, it's still hurting. Okay. Others. Okay. Again, might be a divorce. Okay, because this is the 10 of Cups in the others position. So somebody may have left you. Maybe a divorce. You may be getting a settlement in a divorce. Okay, not the best way to get financial blessings, but immediate future. Walking away. Okay, I feel like this is divorce. Okay. I think that you guys are getting your financial blessings through a divorce. And here you are. This is your outcome. You are the Magician. So I don't think it's going to be completely smooth. I think you manifest this through proceedings. We'll see if any legal type cards sort of come out. Let's see, this 3 of Swords. Tell me about this 3 of Swords. Okay, we've got an Ace of Pentacles here. So something solid began. And I feel like this is perhaps the partner starting something solid with somebody else, being with the 3 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. So whoever this is, this may be your partner. This may be who is leaving, who you're divorcing, where the money's coming from. Little Miss Moneybags here, or Mrs. Moneybags. They could be a Mr. Moneybags, but they've got money. And in the recent past, not only did they break your heart, they slammed 10 swords into your back. And that really sucks. I don't like telling you this stuff. If this is you, I am so sorry. If it's not you, turn it off. This is terrible. Don't listen to this stuff. Don't put it in your vibration. But if you're already there and this is what you're going through, your financial blessings you're gonna benefit wildly from this. You're going to manifest a completely new and better life after all this is done. So this Mr. or Mrs. Moneybags recently slammed a few swords in your back and they ended things. Okay, what can I say? Okay, so right now, present energy is healing. You are present enough to know that it's time to heal, that you need some rest, and you may have taken some time off work, and you might be just hanging around the house, sleeping a lot, not doing much at all. However, there is perhaps a child involved, and I feel like this child, or somebody very innocent who really loves you, who is a younger person, who's younger than you, maybe your child, maybe somebody else's child, maybe just somebody who is quite younger than you, and they're helping you heal by offering you this cup, This cute little cup. It's just a message of love. It's a message of how much they care about you. And that is very healing for you at the moment. You're taking quite a bit of solace in that love that that child or that younger person has for you. And okay, the others, they've run off to have their 10 of cups, which sucks balls, but this star card, it tells me that this, look, I can see why it hurts so much, because they've run off to be extremely happy together. Let's not dwell on it, okay? They've run off to be really happy together, and that's why it really hurts. It hurts a lot if you're here. Dang. I hope nobody picks this pile. I really do. If this resonates with you, like, my heart goes out to you. Okay, now I get to tell you some good news if this is resonating with you and this is you. So in the immediate future, when they walk away, you walk away, after the settlement, guess what? 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. You get everything you want in this settlement. Your life gets 100 times better. Okay, you may not have seen this coming. I think that's why it's such a big shock, you know. And this others, it could have, your relationship may have appeared like this from the outside. Absolutely perfect. Others may have been looking at your relationship with Mr. or Mrs. Moneybags and going, it's so perfect. I wish it was my life, but it, yeah, obviously isn't. But yeah, I'm going to say this is probably through a divorce of some sort. So let's have a look at our clarification for the Magician. Funnily enough, there's another 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups in the immediate future with some wish fulfillment, and 8 of Cups with the Magician. This is just telling me that the moment you walk away from this, once it's all done, so when we're talking immediate future, then we're not talking about in a couple of days, all right? This is obviously after the settlement, all the legal proceedings are done. I don't see legal cards here, so you may not actually go to court, but your financial blessings, you get as much, you get, your wishes are fulfilled, and you manifest this and you get the hell out. Let's have a look at our paper charms. Okay. Oh, guess what? Guess what? Your life gets so much better after all of this, because I've been finding with this pick a card setup that these paper charms usually are starting to represent what comes after the outcome. So you go through the whole ordeal and you get there, and then this is like future energy. You got adventure. So traveling, let's get away. You might meet someone new. There's 2 little flowers there, and a romantic getaway. Or it might be you and this page. If you've got a child, you and your child might get away for a little while and create some memories. This is beautiful. It sucks how you got here, but at the end of it, I feel like you're going to use this financial, the money that you get from this, I think you're going to travel. I think you're going to travel probably with this page. I'm just feeling like there's a young person, probably your child, if not a child that's very close to you. And I think that you're going to travel with them, because that let's get away is talking about let's, not I'm going to get away. Let's, like you're inviting somebody else. And there's 2 flowers on there, which to me represents going with somebody that you love, but I don't think it's romantic love. I think it's your child. I think you and your child go and and travel and have a great time, which is just an absolute wish fulfillment, which might which might explain why the two future energies, so the immediate future had the Eight of Cups and the outcome had the Eight of Cups. And I think it's because when you get this money, you're going to travel, you're going to walk away. You might even like move away somewhere like far away from whoever this is that has not been very nice to you. Okay, so this is your affirmation from the Super Attractor deck. And so if you'd like to affirm it right now, so this is to help you get to that Magician, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups energy where you're walking away with your wish fulfillment. Okay, to help you get to this financial blessing, this is your affirmation. If you would like to affirm it right now, you go into the comments, you open up the comments, and when I tell you what it is, you type it in there for me and I can see your affirmation. You can affirm it right away. You can also write it down on a piece of paper or something so that you can use it later on. So I'm going to go through it. Our affirmation is, if you are ready, I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love for the universe. Excuse me. This is really, really beautiful. I'm going to tell you why in a second. I'm going to say it one more time in case you missed it to put in the comments. I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. Okay, the reason why this is beautiful is because this reading is telling me that right now, your Three of Swords, your Four of Swords, you're trying to heal. And this is going to help you heal by finding that inner sense of quiet. And it's also telling you that that healing that you're doing for yourself, that quiet that you're creating within yourself is going to get more and better and easier. So as bad as it might feel right now, that healing is taking effect and it is multiplying every single day. And you have some financial blessings to look forward to. Yeah, I think I thought this was going to be career or work, but this pile number 2 seems like you're getting a divorce settlement by the looks of things, and you are going to take the money and you're going to run. You're going to get the F out of Dodge and you're going to manifest an amazing new life for yourself where all of your wishes and dreams come true. So sucks. The first part sucks, but it gets better. It gets better. Fantastic ending. Let's put it that way. Let's focus on that, I think. So pile 2, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Tell me which pile that you chose and if it resonated. And if you want to tell me which parts resonated, you're free to do that too. If it didn't resonate and you're here anyway, I'm not sure why. Maybe you love me. That's what I tell myself anyway. You can tell me that in the comments as well. If not, don't worry about it. We're going to move on to pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. If you picked this laughy face guy right here, see, this is me right now. That sounded evil. Okay, if you picked this guy, this is your reading, pile number 3. Okay, so let's get an overall energy for your financial blessings. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. You are going to create something that's going to cause your financial blessings. Wow, all these piles have been really, really different. Okay, you're going to create something. That's awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at our spread. So card number 1 is your card representing you. Oh my goodness. You are shining so bright right now. You're a star. Whatever you do creatively, you are starting to be recognized for it. Okay, people are looking at you like you're a bit of a star, and you're feeling very hopeful about your creative endeavors. So if you're a singer, if you're a painter, if you're a sculptor, if you make videos, TikToks, whatever it is that you make, you're really enjoying it and you're very hopeful about where they will go. People are starting to notice you a little bit more at the moment, and they're seeing you in a really nice light. I'm feeling a bit of a glow up for you guys right now. You're glowing all up, I feel. All right. Ooh. And it's not an accident, okay? This is the recent past. So in the recent past, you found a connection with your higher self, with a spiritual concept or a spiritual teaching, some sort of fly. And it's working for you. You connected with something very spiritual within yourself. Okay? And this high priestess, wow, that's 2 out of 2 major arcanas. Let's see if I can get him. Nope, nope, nope. Off you go. Our present energy is okay. So even though you are very much glowing up, you've got a lot on your plate. You're juggling quite a bit, and but you're doing it really well. The thing I love about this Two of Pentacles is these pentacles are not in motion. They're not in the air. They're firmly planted on the ground, and this guy is building his work on top of them. So he's balancing them perfectly. They are balanced. It's not an issue for this guy. It's not like, ooh, 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 ooh. It's like, he got this. And that's you. At the moment, you got this. There's a lot to do and there's a lot to juggle and balance, but you got it. Okay, another major arcana. Jeez. Okay, so this is the Hierophant, and this is in the other's position. So I feel like there may be an institution of some sort that may be coming in to help you. Okay, somebody. This is where the financial blessings come from. It's something more. It's a foundation of something like, for example, if you make films like Screen Queensland or Screen Australia might be helping you out. If you're a singer or a musician of any sort, this might be a record label. If you're a writer, this may be an agent. Same with an actor. It's somebody established who's coming in to help you bring those bucks in the immediate future. This is celebration. This is celebrating with friends and family. I don't have to tell you anymore. Okay, so this could be like getting signed to a record label or a publisher or something like that. Ace of Cups. And it makes you extremely happy. Your creative endeavor is an expression of your emotion. So whether you write or you sing or you sculpt or you paint, it's an expression of your emotion, because this is our outcome card. So you make some amazing creative work from working with this established others, with this sort of, these guys right here, with this firm foundation, and what comes out is a beautiful artwork, okay, and a beautiful, the first of many expressive pieces of artwork. I just saw the bottom card. It's going to clarify that Ace of Cups, and I can't believe it, but we'll get there. If you don't see it, then wait. Wait. All right. The Star. Okay, like I know that I don't put the shuffles on camera because no one ever watches them. I always skip them when I watch tarot readings. I don't care. I know I'm a vibrational match to whatever's coming out via the reader, but like, come on. Like, I swear to you, I have not seen these cards until I turn them over. Oh my God. Okay, so this is right now. This is the star. People are seeing your artwork. Okay? So this might be your song, but not fully produced, or maybe not mastered yet, or it might be that it's not promoted yet. But you're already creating some beautiful, expressive artworks, overflowing with emotion. Your artwork, your creative work is overflowing with emotion, and you are being offered this beautiful new beginning. We already have the Ace of Cups in here twice. Our High Priestess. Okay, it turns out when you sort of went within and sort of connected yourself with that higher part of yourself, you had to cut some things out. Okay, you had to chin check yourself. You had to be real with yourself. And you were. That's why you're getting your financial blessings. And if you haven't yet, then you're doing it now, because this is the recent past. But I feel like you're here now with this energy because you cut some stuff out that wasn't serving you. And you had to be real. You had to use your emotional guidance, your spiritual guidance. You know, you had to click in with that divine part of yourself that is connected with something higher than yourself. And when you did, it highlighted, okay, get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this. It wasn't a pleasant part of the journey, but it was necessary for you to move forward. So now you are working on stuff, and it is, even though you got lots to work on, I feel like you're having fun with it, and it's quite steady. And we are clarifying this. Okay, so we've got 9 swords here. Okay, there is a little bit of worry about what it is that you're doing. You're a little bit anxious, okay, about what hasn't come to pass yet. And it might be that these guys are interested, hanging around, you've applied, you're hoping to get the attention of, you're knocking on the door of, maybe you've sent, if you're a writer, maybe you've sent your publishing your package to all these different publishers. Maybe you've sent your song to lots of different producers or promoters, whoever. Maybe you haven't got their attention just yet, and you're just working really hard on your stuff, juggling your stuff, making new works, creating new stuff. There's this little niggle at the moment, maybe because you haven't quite got there. You haven't signed on the dotted line yet. So let's clarify this Hierophant. You're moving right in their direction. Okay, the 6 of Swords. You're going right towards them. Things are getting better, okay? You're going right towards them, okay? Our 3 of Cups is clarified by... Our 3 of Cups is clarified by our 4 of Pentacles. You're a bit reserved. Even though there's a celebration, I feel like you're not completely convinced that this wish has come true yet. But you're celebrating anyway, okay? And yeah, I feel like you're kind of what you're holding back is your emotions. You're not ready to, you're not quite believing that it's happening yet, or that it's happened. So this is your immediate future. So there's a reason to celebrate, but you don't think you're there yet. You're there, you got a drink in your hand, you got a smile on your face, but there's a part of you that goes, it could all go away in a minute. There's so much more work to be done. What am I doing here? Why am I not in my studio? That kind of an energy. There's cause for celebration. I'm just going to say it straight up to you. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy it. Even if it does go away tomorrow, at least you had a great celebration and you had some fun. Don't hold yourself back. You might do that anyway. Maybe you can't help it. But do understand that something comes along and it helps you to create what it is that you're looking to create, to get this. And this is the fact that this clarifies our first. So this is our you right now, and this is you in the outcome. Tells me that whatever it is that you've got, this might be something like a book. So it's already written, it's already done, but this is the book published. Okay, let's see what, oh, that's right. I saw this. Ha, 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 ha. This is a passionate new beginning. Okay, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. You are going to start. This is your book published, and then this is the new book started. Like, you may not be ready to celebrate here because even though you got published, you got the publishing deal, but nobody's bought it yet. Nobody, it hasn't gone out yet. It's not on the bestseller list yet. Like, you haven't seen the book yet. You've just signed a piece of paper that says we're gonna publish it. So it doesn't really quite feel real to you yet, but the outcome is it is real. It goes out, and then you start another one. Okay, so let's have a look at our paper charms. Okay, so remember when I said this is a similar energy. So this is departing something needs to go. You need to move away from something so that you can have abundance. Okay, which I feel like you've already done. Okay, this is a small transformation. Okay, so this is that movement. This is the change in you in between that first Ace of Cups and the second Ace of Cups. It's you're blossoming. You're blossoming. And you're being rewarded for it. I take this as usually to be a reward, a sweet little reward. And because it's a nice hip hole. When I was a little girl, if you ate all your dinner, you got an ice cream. And so this is a reward to me. So you're being rewarded for this change. All right, we've got ourselves an affirmation card from the Super Attractor deck. Here it is. And this particular card has an affirmation for you so that you can get here more easily. And I'm going to read it out for you. If you would like to affirm it right now, you go down into the comments and you write this into the comments. So you'll open up your comment box, and when I say it, you can type it in there. You can also write it down in case you want to affirm it over and over again to get you to that beautiful financial blessing that comes from your creative. This is like, seriously, whatever you create, it's beautiful. It's overflowing with emotion, and it's so passionate and just, it's beautiful. Okay, so this is your affirmation. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. That's gorgeous. I'm going to tell you why in a minute, but I'm going to repeat it just in case you didn't get the whole thing. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what is happening around me. There you are. And that is so beautiful because this is the overflow of emotion. Holding back a bit on the celebration, that's okay. But so much joy. So much joy. And also just a reminder to enjoy this process. From getting from the first Ace of Cups to the second Ace of Cups, enjoy that journey, okay? Because you're going to a wonderful place and there will be financial blessings that come with these creations that you are making. That's it for pile number 3. Thank you so much for hanging with me. If this resonated with you, make sure that you pop a comment down in the comment section that tells me what pile that you picked and that it resonated for you. If you'd like to tell me what resonated, fantastic. If it didn't resonate, I don't know why you're still here. I keep telling myself that it's because you love me, so you can put that in the comments as well if you made it to the end and it didn't resonate. Just go, oh, I'm just here because I think you're awesome, or, you know, whatever it is that kept you here. Otherwise, I'm going to let you guys go and I will see you tomorrow.